what's happening? Hey, I know y'all ain't seen that one in a while. No, we are not ending the React show. We're just doing a little different. We are reacting, but it is NFL Christmas. You
Yeah.
know, so what better way to celebrate NFL Christmas than to do a quick change of scenery with the Audible TNF post game set. We like to
Mm-hmm.
do. And also, we are missing one person. Shout out to, Averill, the Jets girl,
Mm-hmm.
not feeling well, not feeling her normal self. So, we're sending her all of the healing in energy. And, hey, get right. We need you back. We miss having you around.
For sure. For sure.
Uh, with that being said, I am half of the dynamic duo that is Bobby G and Wild Carmar. What's happening, Brody?
Hey man, you already know what it is, man. You said Christmas, NFL Christmas. Hey man, I thought that was a great depiction of what's going on right now in the draft. Depending on who you are either happy or you are mad or you just don't give a damn. You know? I don't know. I don't know where you at. Me personally, I'm at the end of the draft, so first round. So I'm
Right.
still waiting to see what happened with my boys. But yeah, man. If you are a fan of a certain teams, depending on which teams we talk about, you should either be happier or mad or sad. I don't know which one. So we'll see how y'all feeling about it. But man, always a pleasure to be here with you, my brother.
Absolutely, absolutely, and man, I don't know whether I'm happy or sad. I know what I am. I am perturbed. That's the word I use.
Yo,
I am
shut up.
I am perturbed.
Not the perturb.
Perturbed. There we go. Whenever it seems like there is a no-brainer decision to be made,
Mm,
leave it up to a Cleveland team. I'm not even gonna put it all on the Browns. Leave it up to a Cleveland team
mm.
to just confuse the hell out of the situation. Um, we had a chance to take the best player in the entire draft. There he
Travis
is. There
Hunter.
he is. Exactly.
Yeah.
That there he is, right there. And we trade that pick. And we
Mm,
trade that pick. And we do pick up a first round pick next year, which is
mm-hmm,
supposed to be a loaded class, especially quarterback wise. Not mad at that. That's not what perturbed me.
mm-hmm.
What perturbed me is we did that to take a defensive tackle in the top five. Um,
I was shocked it was Mason Graham.
we could have traded back again
You could have.
and picked up some more draft capital for that. We
You
didn't
could
take
have.
Ashton Genty. I think people would have been, you know, hey, we didn't get Hunter, but you know what? I'm not mad at Ashton Genty. Nick Chubb is looking like he's not Nick Chubbing anymore, so
He ain't
people
even
could
on
have
the
accepted
roster,
that.
bro. You ain't even got him on the roster.
And I think he'll be a Brown this season.
Mm,
I think he'll be a Brown. But yeah, man, I was on with our good friend AP Alan Peralez and Scott Cole on the LTS earlier, and I wasn't clowning him. I was just informing him that what the Cowboys have forgotten is that everything good that has happened in their franchise, they've had a solid running back for that. Think about it. Their runs in the '70s, you had Dorsett.
yeah,
Their runs in the '90s, you had Emmitt Smith. When they
yeah.
were good in between that, you had DeMarco Murray. You had Ezekiel Elliott. When the Cowboys have a name brand running back, they excel.
Yeah.
And when we made that trade, I was okay. I was bothered we didn't get Trav.
Mm-hmm.
But then I told myself, you know what? There were four blue chip prospects in this draft: Travis Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
Abdul Carter,
Mm-hmm.
Mason Graham,
Mm-hmm.
and Ashton Genty. Those were the
Yes.
four players that universally everybody, you know what? These four guys, we don't care what else you do. If you can get one of these four guys,
You got one.
you've done all right. Right. Now, with our situation, and I'm a big fan to keep that same energy.
Yeah.
I had to look in the mirror and say, you know what? over the last 5 to 6 years, everything that's been good about the Browns has been when we've had that strong running game.
Hmm.
So you know what? I don't mind you trading back if you give me Ashton Jetty. I can buy that. Okay, we getting back to the Kevin Stefanski basics. Just run that ball, run some play action. Get to okay, I'm messing with you. We can
Yeah,
pick up some more, folks later.
yeah.
And that's not what they did. They lied to me, and they picked Mason Graham.
Hey, Bobby, look, when it happened live, I was with my man Randy when it happened. It's not Mason Graham who I'm knocking at the pick because
Right.
I think Mason Graham is going to be a
Again,
great tackle.
yeah, he's
All
one of
right.
them blue chippers, like I said.
Yes. Yes. And that's why I understood exactly where you were going with that is because it's not like Mason Graham is not going to be a phenomenal football player because he will be.
Right.
That's not what we're questioning. All right. Why in a Browns uniform at that pick at 5 is
Right.
the question that I had along with you. Because the fact of the matter is, the only thing that I can justify having Mason Graham at that pick, the only thing that made sense to me was, hey, we can help ease the load for Myles Garrett, give him some more pressure with some help, and
Yeah.
maybe that in turn helps the linebackers, helps the secondary. And that's the only thing that made sense to me on why you would make that pick right there. All right.
Yeah.
But the only problem
Absolutely.
is when, and I didn't even think of the solution or the take that you just made about getting Ashton Gingy. That didn't even cross my mind. So you add
Right.
that and also add to the fact that, hey, if you don't know what you're doing at quarterback with Cleveland, at least set up everything else so whoever you put back there, they can at least somewhat succeed. Like, hey, give them some
Yeah.
weapons
Yeah.
or give them some protection. One of those two made sense to me right there at 5. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Either give whoever you got at quarterback, whoever you decide to at some point in time between now and opening day, whoever it is, you at least give them protection or a weapon. That made sense to me at 5. All right.
Right.
So then when you compile it and you talk about the trade that you made with Jacksonville, and then they go
Mm.
and get a weapon. So that's why I'm like, I like what they did. I just don't like that pick at 5. I just don't like that pick at 5. That's the only thing I can question. And it's not the player, it's the actual position that they
Yeah.
picked. Don't like
Right.
right there.
Exactly. It's yeah. You can't pick like on the blue chip chart. He was the fourth blue chipper.
Yeah.
You don't pick the fourth blue chipper when the third blue chipper is still
Right in front of you.
there. You pick the third blue chipper. Now, as far as the draft pick, I'm not mad because I don't think much of the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm believing that that will be a top 10 pick at
Yeah.
worst. At worst,
Hmm.
our situation, I'm not 100 on schedule wise. Uh, we could have issues. We are set to play the NFC North next season.
Mm.
We are slated to play the NFC East
Ooh.
as well. I mean, not the NFC East, the AFC East. AFC East, NFC North, and as well as our own division.
But still, you got two tough divisions, both
Right.
Norths.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And I mean, I'm not going poo poo on the AFC East either. Like, uh,
I mean, Buffalo, okay, that's fair.
yeah, you got Buffalo coming to the
And
crib. We got Miami coming to the crib.
you
But
ain't
I'll
worried
just
about
lay it out. This is what we were looking at. We got Buffalo, Green Bay, Miami, Minnesota, San Fran coming to
it.
the
Ooh,
crib.
San Fran.
Yeah, San Fran coming to the crib. And they're not going to be happy because last time they came to the crib, we embarrassed them.
That's what I'm saying.
We visit Chicago, Detroit, New England, Foxborough, which hasn't
Mm.
been good to us, and New York. Uh, and hell, we West Coast trip to here to Vegas to play the Raiders. In which we took that L last season, coming out here
Mm-hmm.
to the West Coast. Coming from East to West, it's always a tough thing.
Mm-hmm.
So our own pick has the potential to be anywhere from one to like I'll give it like 12 or 13. So potentially we could be looking at two top 10 picks. We could be looking at two top 5 picks like we were the year we took Baker. We
Mm-hmm.
got Baker and Denzel at 1 and 4. Um, but whatever plan, all I'm saying is whatever plan that Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry had in their head, it better work out.
He said it better work out. If it don't,
Yeah. From all my old heads out there, Jimmy Haslam is gonna look at them like, Lucy,
hey,
you got some splaining to do.
yeah, you might have to explain it while you collect your things.
Yeah. Because remember, we are trying to convince people to buy tickets to a $2 billion stadium
Mm-hmm.
that is probably going to get the ground broken on later this year
Mm.
to try to be set to open for the. I think they're trying to have it finished by the 29 season.
Mm.
So yeah, whatever plan that y'all had in y'all head and y'all thought, hey, we could pull this. That I just hope it work out for your sake. Uh, Also on the plus side, we have two of the first 4 picks in the second round. We did not give up our second round pick, so we got 33 still, and we got 36 from
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
yeah, y'all pretty much did a swap, and y'all got a second and a first from next year,
Yeah, so
if I remember
so
correct. Yeah.
so yeah, we can make something happen in the second round. And let me quit playing with this background. I'm going ahead and get this up there. Um,
Mm.
yeah, man. So I don't know. Oh, the Steelers on the clock right now.
Yeah. This is the pick right here.
Yeah, it's a moment of truth. A lot of people waiting on. First, it was 9. See what the
Mhm.
Saints were
Saints.
gonna do, and they let everybody down.
Mm. Oh no,
It's-
honestly, to be honest, I think they did right. Um, I like Shador, but Shador doesn't change the number of victories for that team that
no,
much drastically.
no.
Because
I don't think
they're
Joe
already.
Montana could change that.
Hey yo, chill, bro. You gotta relax. But they're like they're already like almost at max 7-8 win team. I think he might give them one more, but that's being
You got the
generous.
Saints down for 7, 8 wins
The Saints
potential. Yeah,
potentially, I think they actually might get worse just because they lost a lot, and then they're always in cap problem, and so majority of times every year they're building through the draft, and so I don't, I just think you got so many issues with the Saints,
you
especially
keep
when it came.
teasing me. The pick is in. The pick is in. Just say who it is.
Mm, are they playing too?
I know I can't. I got my TV on mute. I can't even see my TV. First
No,
of all, I
I
got it
got
on
it
mute.
on. I got it in the background right behind me, and they say the pick is in, but they ain't saying what it is. And honestly, if it's not Shador here, I'm 100% shocked. I'm being honest. I'm being for real.
I don't. I wouldn't be.
Well, no, I'm just saying they need a quarterback. They let both of them walk. Fields no longer there. Russ no longer there.
This is this is true. If they don't take Shador, this lets me know that in a few days they're gonna sign Rodgers.
And oh, don't do that.
They gonna yeah. Or I mean the other there's one more name that's been really on fire.
They're saying Jackson Dart. That's been one of the bigger names that's been on fire too.
There's another Jalen Milrow. His name's been on fire over the last week.
I don't hate that for Pittsburgh neither.
See if we can refresh this thing again. NFL be playing with us, man. I like that pick for the Broncos, man.
I do too.
Jada Barrett showing up. I mean, their secondary is already like that. Like,
I saw that. I said, yeah, Chiefs got to go get a wide receiver. That's the first thing I said when I saw that.
whoa, defensive tackle.
No, they didn't. Oh,
That's it, man.
hey yo, that's wild.
And now I'm gonna tell something I let people know when I was on LTS earlier. There's 2 picks to look out for before we get out of this round. Keep your eye on pick number 24 and number 25.
Mm.
Those are 2 picks to watch out for now.
For what?
Shador Watch 2025.
No.
If a team is gonna move up into the first round,
Better get
the
racist,
5th year.
and they better get in front of the Rams if they're gonna do it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why 24 and 25.
I got you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Was the picks to look out for.
I got you, big dog. I feel you. I see what you're cooking. Yeah. No, dead ass. Because, all right, so we know Green Bay, Minnesota, Houston don't need a quarterback. You better get right there if you're gonna get Shador.
Right. Honestly, you know what? If there was a spot for Jackson Dart, I think it'd be the Rams.
I would go Shador right there because that was part of one of my predictions right there. That if Sean McVay get his hands a hold of Shador right there, you can set your future up past Matthew Stafford. It's a big market city. It's a big market city.
Here's where I'm a sully. Your
Jackson
prediction.
Dart was around right there in LA.
Huh?
That city would eat his ass up.
Nah, he'd be cool.
I mean,
bro.
I don't know. You see how them Utah
Matthew Stafford's wife came out and said, "I smashed your backup QB in college," and he survived. Jackson Dart would be fine.
Hey yo, you gotta relax, bro.
Matter of fact, they got a Sleep Number bed commercial together now. He doing just fine. But
wow.
No, here's why I believe. Just look at the playing styles.
Mm-hmm.
Sean McVay had Shadur Sanders and Jared Goff. Not the best arms, the more cerebral. He had him, and he said, "I can't win with this." Got rid of him. Jackson Dart's game is more like Stafford, the gunslinger. The gun. I'm gonna try. Oh, I can fit it through there. So that's how I feel. And who else? If you were gonna have a mentor, who do you see Matthew Stafford mentoring? Related, right? Dart's gameplay or Shadur's game.
No,
play.
Fair points. No, that's a fair point. That's why I really love that pick for Denver. Get you a young corner in the first round to sit there on the other side of Pat. That's why the Chiefs got to go get a wide receiver. If Luther Burton is sitting there, don't get my man Luther Burton from Missouri. I'm going to be heated, bro.
I like you guys to go O-line.
I don't know.
I mean,
trust me. I saw what happened at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, call it recency bias. Just like, matter of fact, I feel like Patrick Mahomes is like in the parking lot of the facility, saying to himself, "I wish these mugs would not draft offensive linemen." And as soon as they don't, he just in there, kicking it in the door like Ice Cube.
What y'all doing?
Right. So, we literally just lost the best lineman in the history of the franchise.
Okay, so
y'all want to play with me and draft a wide receiver. I done won without wide receivers. You know what I didn't win without? Protection.
Yeah. No, you're right. But so they got their center, Creed Humphrey. He's locked up. All right.
Mm-hmm.
They franchise tag Trey Smith, our right guard. They'll probably lock him up. Juwan Taylor, he's in the He'll be going into his third year of a 4-year contract. Um, you take your rookie that you drafted in the second round last year, move him to left guard, and you move off of Joe Tooney. And trust me, a lot of Chiefs fans didn't like it. Me personally, I understood it. It's because yes, Joe Tooney is an all-pro guard. That's great, but we need a tackle. All right, and for those who really know football, it's easier. I shouldn't. Well, I'm trying to find the best way to say it. You'll probably have a better success finding a All Pro left guard than you would a All Pro left tackle. All right,
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you.
and so and since he was an All Pro guard and he wasn't an All Pro tackle, I understood why you move off of him and get picks back for him and move and free up some of your cap space because he was one of the highest paid guards. So I understood the move. You go and get Jalen. I forgot his name. I'm butchering. It was Trent Williams' backup in San Francisco. Jalen
Mm-hmm.
Moore. I think that's his name. It was his. It was Trent Williams' backup in San Francisco. So we saw that Trent Williams kind of been banged up the last couple of years. It was
Right.
his backup that we signed. So we gave him 20 million. So it was a lot to give to somebody that you haven't seen a lot of. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it's going to be a question mark until we see what he does through 17 games. I don't know if that's going to be an A+ move. I don't know if that's going to be a failure move. It's too early to tell. All right, sample size on the guy is too much. It's not big enough. So, um, would you go O line? Obviously, it makes sense. Yes, because you still got question marks, even though the moves you already done. But I also see what these other guys are doing in our division,
Mm-hmm.
and especially what Denver's doing, who was the closest team to us last year. They're loading up on defense, and they're trying to smother us on offense. So you got to get some weapons. That's just me. So I'd be damned if you start letting the gap in our division start closing because you refuse to counteract these other teams and what you're doing. So
Right.
we'll see
I
what
got
happens.
you. Yeah.
Charges on the clock. I don't. I
Yeah.
really don't know where they go. They probably go edge or pass rush, because you definitely let Bosa go, and you also need to get younger at pass rush. Khalil Mack is still
Yeah.
there. I mean, he's getting older, so
Yeah. But I mean, Justin Herbert could also use some help.
yeah,
We don't want to
yeah.
get
No,
too wrapped in.
and you know
You
that
know.
that's a fair point. That's a fair point. You know why that's a fair point is because the weapons that he has were beat up. Keenan Allen
Yeah.
and Mike Williams were not valuable options because you can count them for at least missing half the season. So
Right. I mean, he brought Mike Williams back. He brought in Najee, but you know, consistency is an issue with those guys.
you need consistent play from Najee, and you need actual consistent availability for Mike Williams. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, like you said, my brother, consistency problems. That's how y'all wrap that up in a bow, fellas, ladies, and we brought that bitch full
Okay.
circle.
Pick us in with the Chargers. We'll see what it is here shortly. Green Bay on the clock.
T Mac from Arizona goes top 10. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you about. Any other things either surprise you, like or dislike
Now
about
that
top
T Mac,
10?
I don't, I'm not crazy about T McMillan. Obviously, I saw what he did in college, but
Right.
um, he's gonna. I mean, obviously, he'll work better in the slot if they put him there in Carolina.
Think
Um,
so? You don't think he can turn into a? I'm not gonna say Mike Evans, but Mike Evans tight. Just big body, uh, high point the
Mike,
ball. Just, when you jump balls.
no, but Mike Evans knows how to create space.
Facts.
I, I'm. That's probably my only knock with T Mac is I think you're gonna have to create space for him because I think his footwork's too slow, and that's it.
Okay.
It might be me nitpicking, but if I'm one of those smaller corners and he's a big wide receiver, and if he can't get his hands on me because I'm quicker than him and I'm already in his chest before he even gets off the line, I'll eat his lunch money all day. So that's the only thing that worries about me about that guy. So I mean, we'll see what Canales does as the coach down there in Carolina if he can
Let's see. Chargers.
coach.
Marion Hampton. Okay.
I don't hate that. I actually like that
Nope.
for
Now
them.
we talking. Now you got your Thunder and Lightning combo with him and
Yep,
Najee.
yep. Because didn't they move off of both Gus Edwards and J.K.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like this, and then they bring in Najee. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, this
Big
was
Bruiser and Amari. Yeah.
Thunder and the Lightning.
But this is what Harbaugh does, man. I mean, this is
Oh
you
yeah,
know
this
go back
that
to
all over.
what he had in San Fran with who do you have Gore and I forget who the other back was. But
Frank Gore was your
oh no,
bruiser.
yeah, he originally had the 3-headed monster back there. Oh man, who was? Cause I know they came. Uh, was he still there? No, that wasn't him. That was Shanahan. But yeah, I'm trying to think who they had with Gore. He likes physical offense, basically. Man, I'm saying frantic like you had Anquan Bolden,
Yeah.
Crabtree. You had physical receivers. You
Hmm.
had Vernon Davis at tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, Gore. I can't remember who the other tailback was, but yeah, like their offense was like a defense.
Oh yeah, because they were gonna play some physical ball.
Yeah, you just had Alex Smith directing the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm not mad at that pick. Matter of fact, I think I kind of hate that pick.
Well, I hate it as a Chief fan is because I'm looking at what Harbaugh is doing. I mean,
Right,
I wasn't expecting the Chargers to have even be over the record of 500 that they even had. Uh, so
right.
like so I think that they already overachieved year one with Harbaugh, which I didn't expect. I thought they were going to be trash, but I thought they'd be a lot better year two. So now they're just really just adding on. So now at this point, I like you said that pick right there with Hampton, man, my goodness, that's absolutely dope. Give that Thunder and Lightning combo in the running back room. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, like I'm with you, same Mitch. Like I hate it because that's just more bullshit we're gonna have to deal with in the AFC. Like, like come on, man.
Hey,
Um,
so I got a Pittsburgh Steeler friend, and I just told her, I said, y'all getting Aaron Rodgers. She said, I stayed up to watch this draft and get sick to my stomach because about the pick that they made. I said, yeah.
yeah,
I said, yeah, smiley face, y'all about to get Aaron Rodgers.
yeah. That's basically what the Steelers told everybody. Hey, we pick it. We about to get Aaron Rodgers some money.
She goes, that's exactly what the fuck means that I got it sick about. Put it together.
Because they next pick is what, like
Oh, that's hilarious, bro.
man
Oh,
they
I'm about to ask her, is 12 available? That's
anybody wearing that number 12?
she
I
said we
can't
ain't even
even.
take a running back. Is 12 available in black and yellow?
Aaron Rodgers gonna get permission from Terry Bradshaw to wear that.
Hey Terry, can I wear your 12? That's crazy, bro.
Oh yeah, 'cause they don't even have a second.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so for them to even trade back in that might have been while they was on the phone with Buffalo.
Who is this?
The Steelers. I heard the rumor the Steelers were on the phone with Buffalo before they made their pick. So maybe they were trying to work something up to get into the second round. Trade,
Oh, to
get
get
some,
back. Yeah.
yeah, to get back into the second round because that's still a late. It would have been a late second round pick from Buffalo for Buffalo to move up. Was that nine or yeah 9 spots?
These teams that had passed up on Shador. Let's be fair. All right. They got you got about 7 more picks. If you really want them to go get
I
there.
told I told people, man, and I heard some things through the grapevine. Not everything you hear is true. You take it with a grain of salt. But I hear things I share things that I hear, and I basically heard that the only way, like, either Shador was going to be the second quarterback taken, or he was going to be a second round pick.
Mm,
And so basically, there's only one QB who could go ahead of Shador. I think
Jackson.
one more, not counting Cam, and that was Jackson Dart. Now, with that being said, like I said earlier, Jalen Milroe has picked up a lot of steam over the last week.
Wow.
Um, so everybody thinks that they can fix him, turn him into,
Mm-hmm.
uh, turn him in. Hey, we can turn him into Lamar. Hey, good luck to you. If you can, you can.
Yeah.
But
It's gonna have to take some good coaching.
yeah. All I know is right now, as far as my team is concerned, I think we are out of the QB market in this draft
Mm-hmm.
for the
Got you.
first 3 rounds. If we take a QB, I see us taking a QB in like the fourth or later. I think we're gonna try and compile some talent with our. I think we got 3/3 and 2 seconds now. So yeah, these next 2 picks for us, we definitely got to get some talent.
Oh, the
And
330.
definitely, yeah, 33
That
and 36.
that 330 is crazy, bro.
Oh yeah, and I ain't saying we got to hit home runs, but we got to hit some doubles. A couple doubles because uh, yeah, if I had a drone, I would guarantee there are several people probably trying to burn down the stadium as we speak.
Hey, you gotta
I'm
relax.
picking Mason Graham,
He
bro. You
said,
don't know how you don't understand how Cleveland work, man.
said if I had a drone, I probably got somebody trying to burn this city down right now.
Yeah, and y'all had the nerve to throw a concert to tell these people that y'all passing on Travis Hunter and picking Mason Graham.
Yeah, yeah. I can't lie
Like,
though. But I knew something was fishy when I saw the reports the other day. Said both Browns and Giants taking calls for their pick, and I'm like, why the hell would you?
yeah,
Obviously, you take the calls, but me personally, when Travis Hunter's sitting right there, I don't. What are you talking about? I'm not. I'm just listening. I'm just,
right.
being courteous. I'm not pulling the trigger unless you absolutely give me a deal that I absolutely can't refuse.
Yeah, it just shows me the game that we're playing now. I'm 100% certain we are playing the Arch Manning game.
Mm.
We're taking our chances that either Jacksonville Jaguars are that bad that they can end
Well,
up with the
y'all,
number one pick again, or we can be that bad, or we can
yeah,
combine be bad enough
that
that
would
these
be
picks are worth trading up. Like I mean, what if we finish with the fourth pick and the Jags finish with the fifth? Hey,
boy.
can I interest you in 4 and 5 to trade up to number one
Or
with with a second for next year?
that's what I'm
I can't give
saying.
you I can't give you a first next year. I can give you a second though. So yeah, I'm 100% that we are playing the Arch Manning game. And hey, honestly, may not even be Arch. There's a couple of quarterbacks. You got Nussmeyer, who's supposed to be one of them. Drew Aller, Penn State. And I'm gonna
Yep.
lie, I like Drew. I like Drew, and he's a Cleveland boy.
You got a stronger quarterback class coming out next year than you had total this year.
Yeah, but I'm a semi-professional poker player, and a lot of poker's based on a lot of math. So I just hope that the Browns front office have done their due diligence on the potential, like if Mason Graham is not on a Hall of Fame track,
Mm.
and if the QB we take next year sucks, and Travis Hunter is who we
All,
think he is, bro,
yeah,
we ain't gonna never hit the end of that.
that's what's planning to do.
Okay, Matthew Golden to the Packers. I like it.
Man, they loading up on young wide receivers, bro.
Yeah, I like it. You got to compete with the Lions, man, and that offense is for real. So,
No, no, that makes total sense.
yeah, like Golden, speed with him and Watson on the outside. I like that combo. Still got that big hoss in the backfield. Brandon, I was about to say Brandon Jacobs, Josh Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's one of those spots to keep an eye on. The Vikings draft or somebody gonna come up.
Well, I know. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if you go offensive line these next two picks if they stay packed because they both need it.
Mm,
Mm. Well, yeah, Houston needs. They definitely need offensive line, and you can
yeah,
always beat your O line with Minnesota. But I can also see them probably going either running back or wide receiver, possibly to
yeah,
add
cause yeah,
more help for Justin. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I'm with
Um,
you on that.
I'm not saying they do, but I can see them doing that.
Yeah, cause you let Diggs go, so
Mhm.
who I mean, that experiment was a big fail.
Well, I mean, that's why you saw them went ahead and restructure that thing to a 1 year deal because I think they wanted to see it as a prove it type of situation, and Houston was smart about it. It worked out for them. They didn't really get killed for the compensation that they gave back to Buffalo for it. You know, I think it was what a fourth or fifth round pick or some shit like that.
Mm. Oh, Santi Samuel hurt. That sucks.
That makes sense. Matthew Golden, boy, they ain't playing. Get Jordan Love some weapons. Hey,
Yeah,
young kid, weapons.
yeah. If you can't keep him upright, at least give him the opportunity to get the ball out of his hands quick.
Yeah,
Nah, it's he's another guy who's on the clock though. Jordan Love, man, you gotta. Hey, this is the year to show him that you are that. You had the solid your first year, and then last year didn't live up to it. This is your, I don't want to say make or break year, but this
hey,
is your year to instill that confidence in the franchise and the fan base.
got to do something.
Yeah, yeah.
Got to do something, cuz.
They ain't gotta win the bowl. It just whatever
Nah,
happened in the season. It can't be your fault.
yeah, it need to be somebody else on the team let y'all down. The coach let you down. Somebody can't tackle. Somebody can't catch. Somebody can't do
Yeah.
something. Can't be you. Can't be you.
Speaking of not my faults, uh, shout out to my Cavs, man. Miami folks, it ain't my fault.
It
We
ain't
just
my
better
fault.
this season. We have a really, really good basketball team.
Yeah.
Now we got to stay away from that South Beach flu.
Oof.
Make sure we don't lose one down there. Stay focused. Stay in your hotel.
Ah,
That's
that
what you
too.
do.
That's what you got to
Who bringing the Xbox? Who bringing the PlayStation? Who got
do.
the cards? Who got the bones? Something, whatever you got to do,
We ain't going
stay
nowhere.
in that hotel. I want to hear about none of you at the KOD.
He said not a near none of y'all. Yo, that's wild, bro.
Pickers in with the Vikings. Just waiting on the Houston Texans on the clock. And I would say another pick that honestly intrigues me is the Tyler Warren pick. Tyler Warren to the Colts. That's intriguing because what are we doing with Anthony Richardson, man?
They, I mean,
Like, what are we doing?
no,
Donovan
bro.
Jackson, O line for the Vikings. Okay.
Yeah, figured. O line. Yeah.
It's like, hey, AR, this is your make. This not only your make or break year with the Colts. This might be your make or break
As a
year
starter.
as a football player, bro. You might
Woo!
be you might be selling insurance in 2026.
Wait, hold up. Houston just traded their pick.
Up,
The Giants.
up.
There it is.
Did I told him or did I told him?
That got to be Shador.
Or Jackson Dart?
Mm, that's got to be Shador.
Let's see what our other brethren talking about. Shout out to Scott Cove and Alan Perez. They are live as well on the Let's Talk Sports YouTube.
I'm sorry. That has to be Shador. Because what did we just say minutes ago? I said if you're going to get there, you better get there before the Rams. Who's on the clock? The Rams. Mm-mm-mm. This is crazy. Jackson Dart or Shador Sanders. I thought I would never be in a conversation like that, bro. That's depending on his pick. Yo, this is cool. Like this is the suspense right here. Like this is
The
crazy.
pick is in. Is it Dart? Is it Sanders? Is it Milrow?
Oh, bro, shut up, Bobby.
Hey, this is
Yo.
oh, I'm about to age myself. For all my old heads out there, you remember a show that used to come on TV called Soap? And every episode they used to end on a cliffhanger. Is it the maid? Is it the butler? Is it the brother? Next week on Soap. It's I'm not saying. I know who it is. I know who it is, but I'm not saying.
Don't say it. Don't, because it did not come up on my screen yet. Don't
I
say
know
it.
who it is. I'm not saying. Oh, you want me to refresh?
No. It's gonna be. Don't refresh. Don't refresh. Hold on, my TV. No, hold on. Come on, TV.
Tyler Shuck. Oh shucks, is he in play for the New York Football Giants?
Mm. Mm-mm.
Could it be Will Howard, national champion,
Don't
the
do that.
Ohio State University?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You did not just say Will Howard, bro. That dude don't. He don't even have a first round grade from nobody. Ain't nobody get that man a first round grade. I wish they would put that man. That
Oh man. Like
oh yeah, if I'm George Pickens, man, get me out of here, bro.
he said, "Get me out of here."
I don't want to play with Aaron Rodgers. No, I'm being serious. If I'm a wide receiver, I do not want to play with Aaron Rodgers. You are not that same Aaron Rodgers no more, bro.
Is your TV catch up yet?
No, it's about to. But they did just kind of went on the. I didn't see the compensation for the trade.
That's what I'm trying to look up now.
Yeah, they did literally hold his back.
I think. No, it says alert, but it doesn't say what it is. We back on the clock, baby. That's what the Giants said.
And once the Packers picked, that whole area cleared out quick like a mug. Like, all right, we picked, we gone, we good.
Did your TV catch up yet?
Yeah, Goodell's coming right now.
Oh yeah, I just saved you because it was on the screen.
You can see it.
The New York Giants select Jackson Dart,
That's wow.
quarterback, Mississippi University. Falcons traded up with the Rams. The Rams traded out. Oh Lord.
Pick acquired from Texans. That's crazy, bro.
Do you ever the Rams traded out? No Shador to the Rams. I
Oh,
told the Rams was probably looking at Jackson Dart.
mm, mm. Wow. They said, yeah, man, this is crazy.
Jackson Dart.
Wait, so
I
who does
guess
Atlanta go get?
um there's got to be a defensive pick.
It has to, because it damn sure ain't Shador.
Oh no, they went all. I mean, they went defense early. I mean, yeah, they probably could. I'm so maybe O line, maybe O line.
Wow.
Oh man,
I didn't predict a slide like this where homie might even get out the second round, bro. I didn't see this one.
but I mean, they've been saying it for like a month and a half, and
Yeah, but
nobody believed it. They thought it was just talk. Yeah, I guess.
Jackson Dart over Shador Sanders?
Yeah, now that I I knew
You telling
that
me
I
Jackson
knew.
Dart is the second
I
I know
said it
he
when we first started. Jackson Dart is could be the
man, come
second
on, man.
quarterback off the.
I wouldn't if you would have told me that Jackson Dart would have been the second quarterback off the board, I'd have called you a liar like hell, bro. I'd have been like I'd have been like, you got inside
Yeah.
information. Who you talking to? And
I told baby, yeah, I told you if Shador's either going first round, but if Jackson Dart comes off the board, Shador's going second round.
mm,
People fell in love with Jackson Dart, man. They love that.
wow. And you right, the fact that Rams traded back, it's like, well, there's our guy.
Yeah, yeah, fuck them picks.
Yeah, fuck that first round. Well, because they done so many. First of all, they just had a first round pick last year, the first one that they had in like almost 7 years anyway. So they like, yeah, we
Yeah,
used to not having a
that's
first round
to
pick.
be fair. Yeah, the round they are great at picking in the later rounds. I give them that credit. They find gems. Uh,
If I'm Pittsburgh, get back in here before this first round ends and go get them.
with what? You ain't got a second round pick.
I don't know, bro. All right, I'm just throwing shit out there. I don't know, bro. This is wild.
You go trade T.J. Watt.
No, oh no, nah. I don't like Shador that much. I don't like Shador that much, dog.
What's up, buddy?
Mm,
You going to bed?
yeah,
There's future QB1, first round pick right here. Right, we
Hey
going first
man,
round.
hey,
yeah,
Top 10.
what's
yeah.
Top 10 or
is red?
number one overall.
Is
No,
red one of your favorite colors?
Is red one of your favorite colors?
yeah.
Oh yeah, you look good in peach red and yellow, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
All right. Oh man.
about. That's yeah. I mean,
All right. Night night, buddy.
Nice.
Love you too.
that man Shador is sliding like a damn grease pig right now, bro.
Yeah. See, there's a reason why Shador is in Texas and Jalen Milroe is in New York.
Mm-mm-mm.
Falcons with edge again.
Yeah, you got to.
Okay,
They need it.
yeah, they ain't playing around.
No, they need it. They
They
need it.
inspired by
And
the Eagles.
and that was smart by getting James Pierce Jr. I know a lot of people don't like him on their draft stock. They said his, bad attitude, blase, this, that. Hey man, you got a dog though. You like you can help him get right. He a dog though. He goes to Atlanta, so he ain't you know.
All right. We're coming up on an hour. I just never discussed, man. How long you gonna ride this out? You gonna shut it down, or
I ain't in no rush, bro. Shit.
all right, gonna ride it out.
Falcons, Rams. Rams got they get a second round this year. They got a first from that next year's. They got a first from next year's.
They gave them a first.
For
Well,
next year, yeah.
how far did they move up? That's good. What pick did they have in the second round?
I do not know.
That's crazy. Now that's crazy. Because even just aside from quarterbacks, next year's draft is it's a lot of talent there.
Woof. That boy, good man. He get off the ball. He make it hell for you damn tackles, bro.
Yeah. Let's say, man, a lot of teams were inspired by the Eagles, man. Oh, all we gotta do is get to the quarterback, and we
Change everything. No, for real. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
say what you want. That game, that Super Bowl was over at halftime because
Oh yeah.
that wheel of the defense for the Eagles had literally just ate
Oh
the wheel of that offense, bro. That game was over at
yeah.
halftime. So,
Here's though you already saw the break, so they did. The Falcons got 25,
mm-hmm.
so they moved up from 46.
What?
That's about the 14th pick of the second round. No, 33 is the first. So yeah, 13th, 14th pick of the second round.
So they moved up what 15 picks?
They moved up from 46 to 26, 20 spots.
Oh, 20 spots. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, gave up the first rounder next year and a seventh this year. Damn, man, I hope he is your man.
I mean, give them a first to move up 20 spots. I mean that makes sense. That sounds about right. So I mean,
Yeah,
after that, I don't know, man. I don't hate it because they absolutely need pass rush. They went and got Matthew Judon
yeah.
and it didn't work. All right.
Yeah,
Um, I think Grady Jarrett is no longer there, if I'm correct or not. I can't remember.
I believe you're right.
So they hey man, they did right. They did right. Uh
Yeah, Grady's with the Bears.
yeah. So he's no longer there. You know, he was also getting up there in age, so he was like 31 now.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
um you get younger and you get some studs because I mean you get any pass rush you get in the first round, they you know at that position going to be one of the better players at that position because both I think both defensive tackle and defensive line are pretty deep this year position wise in the
yeah.
draft.
Let me just look at kids measurables.
Oh, James Pierce,
Yeah, yeah. Six
six,
five,
yeah.
245. Oh,
I was about to say he's like 6'4", probably like 270. So he's gonna be he's definitely gonna set the edge for sure.
oh yeah, 4.4 speed.
Mm.
You're. Ravens, what are we doing that I'm gonna hate? It don't matter who they pick, whoever they pick, could be a total bum, but he's gonna play the two best games of his career against the Browns every season.
uh,
It just doesn't fail.
yeah, this is I think this is not uh you know a bad draft. It's actually been kind of entertaining for me. It's been actually flying by too.
Yeah, teams ain't BSing around so much.
Nah, they getting to it. They getting their picks in and keeping it pushing, man. I can appreciate it. But man, it's been some picks. I'm like, whoa, daddy, what's going on?
Rough for the Sanders family.
mm, 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 mm. I just need Luther Burton to get the 31. I need him to get past. I need him to get past these next one, two, three, four teams. That's all I need.
Let me see what y'all talking about. What rumors we got here? Um, oh, I don't even want to tell you.
Nah, don't do that.
I don't
I
even
don't want
want
to
to
hear.
tell you.
I don't want to hear no. No, but I can also see the Chiefs trading out. To be honest, which some of the some of the people on this side of the nation been talking about in the Midwest local radios. It's like, you're not going to get the premier at tackle, especially a left tackle or right tackle at 31. Nobody's trading up with the Chiefs. The only stupid team that seems to keep doing that is Buffalo for some reason. Um, Will Burton, Malachi Starks, huh? So they added safety in Baltimore. So then you add more defensive players. Players, I don't hate that. Another safety to go there with Kyle Hamilton. Hmm. Okay. Hey, Malachi Starks, I like him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Malachi Starks. Oh yeah. They showing the tape. Oh
Well,
yeah. No, Malachi Starks. He was one of the safeties I was really
oh yeah,
liking because some of the plays he makes, man. He's a ball hawk.
yeah, yeah. He's gonna get like 6 interceptions against the Browns next season.
Yo, shut
Win
up, bro.
Rookie of the Year, bro. I'm not lying,
Well, you put him on the other side of Kyle Hamilton. That's crazy, bro.
bro. Every Ravens draft pick in the history of the team has like ruined our lives. That's the curse for the relocation. You have
Mainly
to
Ray
watch
Lewis.
all these draft picks come back, and it's like, oh, see, this is what could have been.
What you could have been.
Like, Lamar Jackson literally ran, and took a dump, then came back and won the game.
Hey, yo, that's crazy, bro. Because he
He did
really did.
that.
He could really say, "Man, I had we know what you went up that hall for. That boy had a boo boo. I remember that game, that Monday night game, and he came back and I was like, yeah, that boy had a boo boo.
Like J.K. Dobbins tore his ACL, came back the next season, scored like 3 touchdowns on the Browns. Like, ain't do nothing the whole rest of the season.
Nothing, absolutely nothing for the rest of the season. But he ate y'all.
Yeah. Jadavian Clowney was in Cleveland 2 years, freaking
Oh,
bumming it up.
hey,
Went
yo,
to
that's crazy.
Baltimore. All of a sudden, he's sacking Joe Flacco 3 times.
Hey,
What?
yo, that's crazy, bro. He said, my man, goddamn, Davian Clowney decided to bum it up, slum it up, the Baltimore and ball out. That's wild. That's wild. But you ain't lying though. I thought Jadavian Clowney was gonna have a resurgence in Cleveland. I'm like, come on, man, you over there on the opposite side of Miles Garrett, bro. You are not seeing the double team. How you supposed to eat?
Nope.
And this man just made Cleveland just another pit stop, bro.
Yeah. Is he the most disappointing defensive draft pick of all time?
In my opinion, yes,
So I'm
without a
not
doubt.
gonna say he ain't the biggest bust. He got a few people ahead of him for that. But on the defensive side of the ball,
Oh, in the defensive side, yeah. Because the fact that this man went first overall, and
hmm.
we thought, and especially remember the play that he did at
Yeah,
South
oh
Carolina,
yeah. Hmm.
and that's what really I thought dude was about to be the second coming of Lawrence Taylor, bro. I really
Yeah.
did, and because the crazy thing is, Bobby, this was when I was still living in Carolina when Jadeveon
Okay.
Clowney was in high school.
Okay.
And he had the city of Charlotte on fire. Well, he went to South Point, but South Point's on the South Carolina border, but still in the area,
Right.
of
Yeah.
Charlotte. So, um, man, he had that whole area buzzing. He was about to be
Hmm.
something great. Then he goes to stays local,
Hmm.
goes to South Carolina. That's Columbia. That's 45 minutes from Charlotte, so that's still local.
Right.
And I thought homie was about to blow up. He gets drafted, just didn't click, man. I don't know what happened. It just didn't click. That man been
Yeah.
bouncing around like a mug in the NFL now.
Yeah. I think all that happened was is he was I don't want to say scouted wrong. I think because
That might be part of it.
he's one of the better run stopping defensive ends in the league.
hmm
Like that's his game. And even when you think about it, like the first thing you think about him is that play in college.
It was a run play. That was his game.
Exactly. It was like what was that play? It was a run play. It wasn't
Yeah.
him getting to the QB.
No, you're right. You're
So
right.
like yeah, I think people just put expectations on it like no, but that's not his game. And yeah. And then not
I,
to mention the only thing that helps him is Reggie Bush didn't become what people thought Reggie Bush. Because
oh my.
if he had her, oh, they'd have
Oh,
never heard it. You passed on Reggie Bush. We got what's up? Shout out to the homie Jay on the MIC. We know it's you, man.
what up, Jay? We know it. You're like, it's
That
Jay.
boy.
Yes, we
Yeah,
know Jay. What up, bro?
yeah. What number Modelo you on?
I know, right? I'm a Modelo
That,
sucker too.
that boy sent the picture. He had the case in the passenger seat in the seatbelt.
Yeah, yeah, because it's very precious goods. You got to take care of it, man.
No, man, everybody you just put it on the back on the floor behind the driver's seat. There you go, right there.
On the
It ain't
floor
moving.
behind
Yeah,
the drive.
yeah, it ain't moving.
Nah, bro. See, no, I ain't gonna disrespect my Modelo by putting it on the floor like that. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, you put it cause everybody you ride with your driver's seat, but it's locked in. It ain't going
Nah,
nowhere. You ain't
nah,
gonna hear clang a lang a lang. Nothing
nah.
jangling around. None of that.
I told my wife, get your ass in the back. She said, what? I said, the Modelo got to sit right here. I might have slept on the
and
couch.
and then you woke up, huh?
I might have slept on the couch at night, but guess what? I drank it all down with a Modelo. I forgot
Oh
my back
man.
was hurting off the couch because my Modelo had me tipsy, dog. So I don't know.
Oh man. This man then.
Saying, man. I'm just saying, man. Keeping it real. Yeah, my man Shador, he hurt.
We
But
got
you know
another
what?
defensive tackle for the Lions. Not mad at that because
Yeah.
yeah.
I- no, Lions. I'm not. Hey, get some help for Aiden Hutchinson, or just in case you lose at Aiden Hutchinson, you got somebody that can ball. So,
Yeah, and because they gave up 176 points in that playoff game,
boy,
man.
shit. Everybody was like, "Oh no, Detroit going to the Super Bowl," and
Mm.
Washington said, "Shit, yeah." They said, "Shit me." He said, "Shit me." They said, "Watch, they can't stop us. Watch."
Yeah,
Sure enough, I said, "Oh shit, wait, damn, okay, Washington."
yeah. Your boy, what's coach's name? Uh, oh goddamn, I can't remember his name right now. But I
Which one?
didn't see nobody out for the Lions. Uh, I didn't see nobody out there biting no ankles, biting no kneecaps, and
Oh,
all
oh,
that
oh,
good shit you said.
oh, oh, Dan Campbell. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You see nobody doing none of that.
Nah, 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 nah. The only thing they do is just say, "Damn, man. Yeah, we getting cooked." Yeah, that's all the only thing you can say at that
Them
point,
boys
man.
was out there like underlay.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the Eagles, shit, Washington probably still be scoring right now. Yeah, that shit was bad, man. Yeah, that was real
Oh
bad.
man.
Yeah,
Uh, Jay,
yeah.
you still watching, man? Who y'all taking, man? What the Commanders gonna do? Oh, the
I'm
pick is in.
I'm thinking D line, O line, or receiver. So I would be real irritated if they took my man Luther Burton right here because I can see them doing that.
I don't think it's receiver. You just traded for Debo, so you know.
Man, I ain't letting that shit fool me. Debo on borrowed time, bro. I'm just saying that
Because
ain't
man, they did them like Willie Beeman, man. They got me out here playing running back, trying to run over 250 pound motherfuckers. I don't do that shit.
I don't do that shit. Yeah. At the end of the day, all I'm saying is that Debo, as good as he is, I just think that sometimes his body just don't hold up. As you hope it is, and he's also getting
Yeah,
closer to 30.
yeah. But
So
it could have also been the gadget offense, man. Like
that's
now
who,
he's in the back to a normal off. I mean, they may run the jet sweep every once in a while,
yeah.
but yeah, for the most part, I think he's gonna be in the normal offense, stiff arming corners like he normally does.
But you know what? But it also makes me think that what Kyle Shanahan kind of thought about Debo, the fact that he kind of let Brandon Ayuk emerge as the better route running receiver than Debo. Oh, Debo, that's all you can do is
Di-
you're my jet sweep guy. Yeah, you're my gadget guy. Yeah, I'm gonna use you for that.
but was it though, or was it the opposite? Was it all this dude can do is run straight? Debo can do everything.
Hey, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we see who got paid from San Francisco and who got traded. So, I mean, that kind of told me how they really
Well,
thought.
to be fair, they both got paid. Remember, Debo had already got a paycheck.
Oh, because you had to at that point in time.
Uh,
You
but I
because at
mean,
that point, I mean, what I'm saying is at that point in time that they gave contract to Debo was arguably one of the best wide receivers in the league. So he kind
yeah,
of had
yeah.
to.
Okay,
So
Commanders, tackle. Okay, sure enough, that all line. You got Tunsil
makes
on one
sense.
side and Conley's gonna hold down
Yeah,
the other.
I
I
figured.
like it.
No, I don't hate it. I think it's smart.
Uh,
You got a rookie quarterback that just took you to the NFC Championship. You better keep him upright. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But then, like on the San Fran thing, but you look at their offense, like use check, Kittle, Debo, CMC. They all did three, four, five things. IU is literally the only just run straight.
Yeah.
It's
You're not wrong.
the most boring one in offense.
No, you're not wrong because they told him to just actually stick to your position. So you're not wrong. That's just you know. I
Or
don't know,
maybe
man.
he was faking. Maybe he learned from watching Debo. You know what?
I'm gonna fake
Yeah, I can't do that, coach.
it.
Hey, Brandon, we're gonna practice this play. You coming out of the backfield. We want you to motion to the left. Okay. He goes, no, we go to the left. Never mind. Get your ass on the sideline.
Yeah.
Debo.
I know somebody who gonna run the play right and shit. Yo, Samuel. They really want you when they call you by your last name. Samuel, come here.
Yeah, or yeah, you got to earn that to at 19. Over
Samuel, show him how to run around, man.
44. Good block.
Mm. Yeah, I saw they brought Juszczyk back too. I don't now. A lot of people are trying to predict that San Francisco's done. I don't think they're done. I just think they just had a bad season last year. A lot of
Yeah,
injuries.
Yeah, injuries, more film on Purdy. Purdy's
Well,
got to
that's
adjust his game.
okay. Okay, so now we're talking. All right. So don't get me wrong. I because the 49ers are usually one of the most injured teams every year. So let's not fake the funk. So
Mm,
as much as I'm considered injuries probably one of their downfalls last year, they've had injuries damn near every year. I think
yeah.
what it was this past year is that the injuries are happening to their stars who are getting older. So it's a lot harder to bounce back. Like Trent Williams is not
Hmm.
getting it. So when his injury happens and he's at 36, 37, like that jump back ain't the same for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
but you're 100% right about Brock Purdy. The more film that they got on him, and that was kind of one of the reasons why I was looking at San Francisco as one of those teams. I should have drafted Shador because I'm over here looking like you got a lot of good pieces still on your team that you still got in motion to still be making a run for a Super Bowl. But are you sure going into making this contract negotiations with Brock Purdy, who was Mr. Irrelevant, and he's going to sit there with his representative team and say, "Hey, man, you know the quarterback market is 60 million, right?" And they're going to say, "Yes, we're well aware of that." And then he's going to say, "That's what he's going to do." He's going to say, "Because that's what he's saying. That is the starting point."
Settle
If,
out of court for 55.
uh, bruh, we not going. If but let's be honest, Bobby. If I'm the agent for Brock Purdy,
Yeah.
and I see that this guy has gotten you to the NFC Championship game. He got hurt and you lost that game. And I can make a case
True.
to say, well, if he didn't get hurt, you probably would have won that game. Now, wouldn't you? And
True.
then I would go back and say, well, the following year, he took you right back to the Super Bowl. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did that.
And we lost Super Bowl because you didn't know the damn rules.
Hello? If I'm his representative, I'm selling the shit out of that shit. And I'm saying, no, I'm not moving off of 60 because look at your list of top quarterbacks financially paid per year.
Okay.
Brock, Brock Purdy's better than Trevor Lawrence. Brock Purdy's better
Yes.
than Guy. Brock Purdy's he's better because I know at the top of the list is Trevor Lawrence for some stupid ass reason. I would take Brock Purdy over him. I trust him more with the football. All
Yeah.
right. So there's a couple of names that are at the highest of this. Well, he's not better than Burrow,
You
so I
said
can't
look at the
compare.
list.
All right.
Highest paid.
Herbert's up there, so I don't know where you feel about Herbert. You know,
Oh, Dak.
Dak is comparable to Dan Brock Purdy.
Yeah, Dak got the big 60. He top dog right now.
Yeah. So
Uh,
I yeah.
top 10 is Dak at 60, Burrow at 55, Josh Allen 55, Jordan Love at 55, Trevor at 55, Tua at 53.1, Jared Goff at 53,
All right, right there. Stop,
Justin.
stop right there.
Okay.
That's his window right there.
Jared Goff.
Jared Jared
Yeah.
Goff, Jared Goff, Tua, and then you said Trevor Lawrence
Trevor, and then Love.
right there. That's his gap. That's your financial gap for Brock Purdy.
Well, I should take that back because Burrow, Allen, Love, and Trevor are all tied with 55.
Yeah.
They're all
So
tied
they
for
all
number two.
about it right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, but look at the names right there. If I'm his representative, I was like, look at the names right there. I would put him comparable to some of those names in that list. Obviously not Josh Allen. Obviously not Joe Burrow. All right.
No, but yeah, you can make case definitely for Love, Lawrence, and Tua, and Goff,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
and maybe even definitely Justin. You can throw him in there.
Yes.
Then somehow you
And,
got Lamar at 9.
and if I really wanted to be an asshole as a representative, I say, man, what has Dak Prescott done for you guys in the NFL to be number one highest paid quarterback?
Yeah.
Just let me know. I mean, if you really wanted to be, just a shrewd, sports agent. Look, I'm not taking less than 55. That's what I would say if I'm a representative. That's the starting
Yeah.
point.
So you're looking at average deals right now is between 3 to 4 years. So you looking do my quick math. That's 165 million minimum. 165 would be a 3 year deal. That's 55 230 230 with about 230 for 4 with about 200
200. I
fully
mean,
guaranteed.
yep. I was about to say it. 200 guaranteed. So you throw that at it. You throw that at um. You throw that at Brock Purdy, or you get Shador in the second round for 4 years at a way
AC on the
cheaper
clock.
price. Way cheaper price.
Yeah, oh, trade it out. There you go. You traded down one spot. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Well, I
You
want to see
traded
what
with
they
the.
go.
I don't know if I like y'all trading with the Eagles, man. I
Uh,
think y'all GM should have hung up the damn phone. Fuck
well,
y'all. We ain't about to help y'all out.
depends what they gave us. I mean, just to move one pick is crazy.
Yeah. Buffalo, Maxwell Harrison, corner out of Kentucky,
That makes
going
sense.
defense.
Makes sense. That makes sense. Get your corner so you can.
I think they're also going with the. They're gonna try and go the Philly route to take you guys out.
Oh, play defense. Yeah,
Yeah.
smother us out. Yeah. I mean, I. I mean, let's be honest. They keep making the.
Shout out to Wit. Oh yeah,
Seems like.
Wit is our resident Steelers fan. Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah, yeah, yeah.
see, how you feel about paying Aaron Rodgers, man? Because that's clearly what
That-
y'all about to do.
Definitely what y'all about.
This is good. Got me tight.
You still got me tight than a motherfucker. Dog. I don't blame him, dog.
Oh man,
No, the only thing we got was an added pick in 164, which is I think
that's
fourth now, third or
fourth.
fourth. Yeah.
It was 32. Yeah, no, it's fourth. Yeah, fourth or fifth.
Okay. Yeah, fourth or fifth, around there. So that's the only thing we got back for that. But I got to see
Yeah,
what Eagles pick.
I mean the bigger question is anybody gonna call y'all for 32?
Nah, I think it's a done deal for sure. He's sitting. He's second round for sure at this point. I'm sorry. I'll be surprised.
I don't think anybody believes we're gonna take him with the first pick of the second round. That's probably the bigger key.
That's what I was about to say. Who's coming up in the second round at the top of that? I know you
Yeah,
guys are.
we got the first pick. I'll look it up, or actually I could turn the page on here.
I was about to say yeah, because
Uh,
you guys are first up, and there's somebody out there, y'all.
round one, round two. Go ahead. Why bug out like that, man? Oh, so there you go.
Wow.
Us at 33, Texans, Tennessee at 3, us at 4. So if those, yeah, he could fall to the Raiders at 5, literally. He could fall right into the Raiders' lap.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, all we did with the 21st pick was show the world is that we shook hands with Aaron Rodgers and didn't make nothing public.
That's hilarious. Bro.
Yeah, second round Shador. Yeah, it looked like he might fall. So we could get another phone call at 36.
Mm.
Now everybody's gonna be trying to get ahead of the Raiders. Mess around, Cleveland take Tyler Shuck. Oh shucks. He had Falsmore. I think we're out of the quarterback market unless I don't see us taking a QB unless it's after in like the fourth round or later. Because clearly we showed our hand. We're planning for 2026,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not taking a quarterback in first, second, or third round that you don't plan on. Like why? Because
It wouldn't make no
yeah,
sense now.
yeah. If he shows out, then you're idiots for not taking. Uh, I forgot the kid's name. Travis. Yeah, like if we draft Shuck and he shows out, you're idiots because you should have had Travis and him. So no, we out of the QB market.
And
Oh shucks, oh shucks.
okay, so second round, I would look for the Saints to probably move up, possibly. Either go from either 40 to go to 36 right in front of the Raiders, like you said.
Hmm.
Hmm. I still think if you're Miami, you got to consider this shit, bro. Move your ass up and possibly.
Yeah.
Because
And
how
now
do you not?
for Witt's question, nah, Tyler Shuck is from Arizona. He ain't from unless you talking about my area like Vegas. Nah, he from AZ. He ain't from Vegas or Ohio.
I just think just for conversation that if you're Miami and
Mm-hmm.
you saw what happened 2 years ago when Tua started having the concussions, you didn't get a backup plan and it pretty much killed your season even when you made
Yeah.
it to the playoffs. So you didn't stick around for a seed if you could get 2 consecutive years of him staying healthy. So you paid him after the 1 year of healthiness, and he got hurt
Mm-hmm.
again. So my thing is like, why aren't you one of these teams trying to obviously I don't know for sure, but you need to be calling Cleveland right now to either 33 or 36. You need to get in front of the Raiders. And here's why I say that. We're not going to act like that Tom Brady and Shador don't have a relationship, because they do. All right. They have a relationship, and don't be surprised that, you know, I like Gino, but what if Gino kind of reverts back to kind of what we've seen the last 2 years, where he gave us the season, and then he gave us the Dookie season, and then he gave us the good season, and then he comes back and gives us the Dookie season. I'm just saying, I mean, we gotta watch out
Oh,
for it. What's up, Whit?
I think he might be putting in a question for you. He hit that enter button too soon.
He said, "I can't take your opinion serious."
Yeah. Your team win it.
Oh, man,
We
yeah,
want to
but
hear
Whit,
from you winners.
hey man, we went all that all the time. Yeah, it was a fifth round pick that we got for
Okay.
that move down one.
Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, I don't hate it.
Want to
I
hear
mean,
the
it's
opinions of these Super Bowl
It,
champions.
nah, I'm mad. We just traded one pick for the team that
Of
just.
course, the Eagles took another get after the quarterback guy. Of
Of
course
course they
they
did.
did.
Of course they did. They man, bro.
The Eagles have figured out the whole game. Just draft
Yeah,
linebackers and put them wherever.
linebackers and pass rushers get after the quarterback, bro.
AJ Brown's a free agent. Hey, draft a linebacker, put him at receiver.
Hey, just look at it this way: if you play for either Alabama or Georgia, more than likely you're gonna end up in fucking Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Whenever you play pro football, they love them some SEC defensive players, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't playing. That's exactly what I just said. Wait, yeah, that's crazy, bro. They ain't playing, bro. They If you play SEC defense, especially at Alabama or Georgia, start visiting Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, because that's gonna be your future.
Right.
Yeah, come one with the city. All right, our pick is in.
That's the only question in the in the private workout. How you doing, son?
Yeah,
Do you like
uh,
cheesesteak?
yeah. You like cheesesteak? How you like it? Do you like it sliced or chopped? Which one? 'Cause we got all kinds in Philly, so which one you like? He gets after it
Man,
though.
the final pick is in. Let's let's see what it is, man. What is you still want Burden?
Hell yeah, he's sitting right here.
I say
I
y'all
need
go O
right back.
line, man. You see
I
what the
need
Eagles do? You got to go O line. The Eagles traded up to get a linebacker. They probably could have. They did that to prove a point to y'all. That's what they did. They did that to show out. We gonna trade with y'all just so y'all can see
and say,
who
hey
we
man, trade.
picking.
He said, hey man, trade with us. He said, hey man, just trade with us. He's like, oh word? Yeah, 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 yeah. We'll give you a fifth. Nah, we ain't taking nobody
All
crazy. Straight with.
right, with man. Yeah, you take it's about what 11, almost midnight year round. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we almost out of here too, bro. So don't even worry.
absolutely, bro. Catch you tomorrow on in the hoop. We got a good show planned for tomorrow. We're gonna talk about them Cleveland Cavaliers and their 2-0 lead over the Miami Heat.
I
Speaking of, man, hey, shout outs and healing energy to Jimmy Butler, bro. He took a nasty fall last night.
showed it here.
Um, yeah, and it wasn't a cheap shot. Hey, Auntie, shout out. Man, I thought it was Wednesday, and I just got finished watching Centers. It was awesome.
Everybody's
Okay,
talking about it. I gotta watch it. I gotta see it. I gotta go
yeah,
see it.
me
Everybody
too.
keeps saying it's good. Cause I now I gotta support Michael, man. My man B Jordan, bro, man. You know,
Yep,
support our
Rec
black.
Room, draft recap, playoff coverage. Absolutely, we got it all coming at you tomorrow. The prettiest woman in America just blessed me with her presence.
Thanks, sweetie. I love you.
I love you too.
Mm-mm-mm.
R&B.
Are you going to be done soon?
Yeah, we were waiting on the Kansas City Chiefs to make their selection so they can upset Mar when they pick this offensive lineman out of
Nah, 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 nah,
Tulane.
nah, nah. Don't put me in this. If you in the doghouse, this is all on you, bro. You ain't gonna put it on me,
No,
bro.
I'm not in the doghouse. I'm good.
Nah, I just heard wifey saying how long you get. I know how those conversations go. So what I'm
No, because
saying
it's
is,
third. We got Law and Order. We got Law and Orders. So absolutely. Yeah.
Better you would go on a Target run with me.
You need me to go to the what?
Target.
Oh, Tarjay.
Target.
What's
because
in
I'm telling you
Tarjay?
Some fruit.
that. Oh, my man Adam
The
Sheffield.
I got the message when you said something for you. I appreciate the. I appreciate your candor.
Me not going into details.
Yeah.
Come on, you better fucking get.
He's
The truth or no?
grown up. No, no more ditto.
Oh, the truth is in.
Nah, don't say.
I'm not gonna say
Oh,
it.
That's so funny.
yeah, I did used to say that, man. Hey, that was a winning line.
That's so funny. Why? Hey, why else you be throwing your business out like that? Like damn,
I know,
auntie.
man. She just, man, just make me look like a scoundrel.
You're that low down scoundrel. Oh,
I never had an issue in my lifetime in the lady department, but yeah, Auntie,
yo,
yeah, she just, yeah,
all your business. I like
she
that.
be talking about me like Tisha Campbell and Boomerang.
Hey,
She
yo, that's
dog
crazy.
Eddie Murphy.
That's crazy. That reference is crazy, bro.
I
Yeah, you young little
can't
niggas don't know.
remember the name of her character, but yeah, she was for that man. Again, shot that did make our list of top comedies. Shout
I
out to
kind of knew
Boomerang,
it.
man.
I knew it. Josh Simmons. I knew it. No, no, this is
but
what I
it's
thought. No, this is what I was worried about, man. If Josh Simmons was going to still be there at tackle.
mm-hmm.
Okay, and the crazy thing is, he played right at San Diego.
Okay, you're gonna try and convert him.
Well, because I think they're not sold on Jawan Taylor on the right side.
That's fair.
And I'm not neither as a Chief fan, so I can understand why you take this pick.
That is absolutely fair.
So I don't.
Did you see it?
Yeah, that's
Huh?
crazy.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I'm laughing at something Suzanne said.
Auntie, see, Auntie, man.
That is not why I didn't have a problem. I did not have a problem because I was raised by three amazing black women who taught me how to court women.
No,
Yeah,
more
we
than
gonna go
like,
with that.
no, yeah, you go with that. But they taught you how to just shut the hell up and get the hell out of the way. Just make Yeah, that's what they taught you. They said make sure you always keep a job, always keep some money in the house, but most importantly, the house ain't yours. It's just you pay for it. That's it. That's what they told you because that's the same shit I got. So yeah,
uh, and with that, I swear the Eagles Jedi mind tricked y'all. I think y'all probably would have took Burton, and then the Eagles was like, "Hey, let's make this trade," and they showed y'all.
it's,
They Jedi mind tricked y'all. We picked another pass rusher, and y'all was like, "God damn it!"
it's like,
We,
they got another pass rusher. What if we
and
meet him and
then
it happens again?
Andy Reid looked out the window, and he saw Patrick Mahomes sitting out in the parking lot, and he was like, "Y'all, Patrick's
But you
outside."
know, on some real shit, bro. I that's why I'm saying I don't hate it. It's because I got $500 million sitting in there in my backfield that I need to take care of. So I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Yeah, keep the keep the investment protected. So
All right, and hell, that's it, man. The first round is over. It was as exciting as advertised, if not more.
crazy.
Uh, Shout out to the Cleveland Browns, Jacksonville Jaguars, Pittsburgh Steelers for making it as exciting as we needed it to be. Because those three teams, uh, and the New Orleans Saints,
Yo,
they had to play their part as well.
Auntie,
Pass
wow.
rush door. I
Auntie,
know,
wow.
man. Yeah.
Auntie, one, bro.
Uh, what's your thoughts on the first round, man? You know,
Yeah, no. So, obviously the shocker. I did not see Shador getting out the first round. That was a shock. That's obviously the first shock of the draft. And then the second, the trades. I did not see that Cleveland Jacksonville trade going down. Obviously, me and Bobby already talked about the pick that went with it. And then also, you know, and Jackson Dart was your pick for the Giants to come back in there.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely wow, wow. Jackson, yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
What's dude.
Oh, you just not seen that? Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah,
Yeah, I was looking at something else off screen. You
like,
just say, oh no, so, no, I don't. Well, no, that comment was not bad enough to censor. N word.
yeah, that's like Auntie off the chain, bro. Hey,
Oh,
Auntie.
I
Hey,
did have something to tell Auntie. No, because he was before you get to it. Because it just popped in my mind. You know, no, because he was talking about Bron and all this Bron stuff last week. You heard what Kevin Gates said about Savannah?
hey, bro.
I ain't gonna say,
Was,
but all I'm saying, did you hear it?
I heard it, and I didn't really
Okay.
take it as disrespectful. Really, it was weird. I
It
wouldn't
was
say
enough of it for LeBron to hit IG. But guess what? Guess what happened a couple days later?
I saw Kevin pull it up.
Yeah,
Man.
Kevin pulled up to the Lakers game. Guess who didn't press him?
Oh, I know who didn't press him. I know
LeBron James. He didn't press him.
Of course,
so
he did.
Okay. It's okay to talk about your wife. You can't talk about your kid.
Man, fuck that. You ain't gonna talk about my wife and gonna press up, cuz.
I'm saying. Will Smith says otherwise.
Hey, show do. Ron said, Kevin looked at LeBron. You want some of this too, Bron? No.
Shout out to Kevin Gates, man. That's my dude.
He ain't want none of that Louisiana boy. He ain't want none of that. Nah. He said the way Kevin Gates talk, he probably knows some voodoo. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm gonna take my ass back to Akron, bro. I'm back to Akron, man. I'm back in the Akron, bro. Catch me there.
First round draft did what it did, man. I can't even lie and say I'm not partially disappointed. We didn't take the young man.
Yeah. Travis, yeah, that's
now you're professional. Hold on, you can't have it both ways, Auntie. He can't be professional. Said.
No, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Nah, let's talk about this. No, we don't talk.
You can't have it both ways. Can't have it both ways.
That's what I'm saying. Let's hold this conversation for tomorrow because Auntie tripping right now.
Yeah, tomorrow on Audible. Sports Podcast with Sports with Life and Culture.
Auntie doing too much right
now.
Stick around like that. That crazy.
Yeah, the first round did what we. I can't lie and say I'm a little disappointed we didn't get Trav. Our moves let me know we're out of quarterback market this year, that we are definitely looking forward to 2026 to make our move quarterback wise. I just hope we use the rest of our draft picks to at least secure some real top tier talent. We gotta.
You tripping?
Yeah,
you tripping.
We gotta get somebody to go with Jerry Jeudy. We also need to replace Nick Chubb. We could also go for a couple of linemen. A couple of our veteran linemen are getting up there in age, so let's use the rest of our picks wisely. Again, hey, shout out to all the young men that were drafted in the first round. It's a dream come true. They live in.
You gotta relax.
Yeah, shout out to all the young men that were drafted tonight. More young black millionaires were created this evening. Hopefully they have the right people around them, so they know how to handle that and build that generational wealth for the next generation.
Auntie, no, please don't get in my ass, please. All right. All right. Exit only. All right. Exit only.
We look forward to what's gonna happen tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's just round 2 and 3. I believe it starts like an hour earlier than tonight. So actually, I think it starts at the same time.
We do.
Starts the same time we do. So we're not gonna keep it out alive. We got more stuff to talk about tomorrow. Just a preview. Yeah, hey, we may get to the LeBron Kevin Gates thing for a little bit. A couple of whoa, but we're not going there, Auntie. Yeah, that's a bit much.
But you say stuff like that, but I'm crazy to say that you tripping. But you say, okay, Auntie, I love you, Auntie. You gotta relax. All right, I love you, Auntie. Relax. No Vaseline is crazy, bro.
I've seen a couple of things floating around that I kind of think I want to start get the combo starting. Hey, the Mount Rushmore of white rappers. That's a list that's going around. We get on something that we're gonna reserve for. We may do next week. Come back with the list of things that will deduct points from your black card. We do that next week.
Yeah, y'all not ready for that one.
But yeah, tomorrow the Mount Rushmore white rappers. We'll do a little bit of draft as it goes. We'll try and keep up as it goes on. I'll be talking a little NBA playoffs. What else is of importance for tomorrow? A lot going on. Oh yeah, you and I never got to discuss WrestleMania.
The fallout. Yes.
Yeah, we never got to discuss that because as it was going on, the Cavs were on. So unfortunately, the Cavs took precedence over WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's
So I
right.
had to watch. Yeah, I had to watch it later. Um, but yeah. Oh, shout out to you and the crew. Was that on your channel or
Uh,
affiliates? Okay.
me and the homie 613 Fate Productions. We got the wrestling podcast in the Four Corners of Wrestling over there. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, we
Big shout out to
decided,
y'all, man. Y'all did a hell of a job. I enjoyed myself in the chat.
man, 8 hours
Yeah.
on. Well, more like 9 by the time you do both of them together, both nights together. So yeah.
This guy Jay. Oh yeah, I know he full of Modelo now. He talking about some go Cavs.
Ah, yeah, it's time to go.
But yeah, um, yeah. So we'll speak on WrestleMania for a couple minutes. The fallout from that, and yeah, among other things, we put the show to. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot to talk about. So we're gonna try and keep it all between an hour and a half and an hour 45 minutes. Y'all know how we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anything you want to get off before we get out of here?
Nah, man. Y'all bring your asses on back here tomorrow. Same on same channel. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Friday Night Shenanigans. It's your boy Lamar and Bobby G. Audible Podcast presents to you guys Friday Night Shenanigans, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bring y'all asses back on here. All right.
Yep. And hey, you heard the man. Come back tomorrow. Audible Podcast, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. And I've been inspired this week. I've been in a real creative space, so much so that I got a new send off, and it has zero to do with Karl Malone. So, hey, we love you too, Auntie. It's all love always.
Love you,
so,
Auntie.
Hey, tune in tomorrow. But until then, Killer B, Queen B, Buzz B, Shannon and 5.
Hey, yo!
Or 7 with good behavior. We out.